Hi, Ahmed.
Hi, Elena. How are you today?
Great, great. Nice to see you. Let's
Thank you.
speak today about this situation which I see in life that so many people have anxiety, have depression, and not really happy. And why is this happening? Why they are not successful when they know that can be and they see that other people do what they would like to do and they don't understand like what is wrong. They ask themselves question, what is wrong with me, why I cannot do that, why I cannot do this. So let's speak about this situation. What do you think?
From my journey, and to just maybe around 15 years being in the construction field and lots of stress there. And then in the facility management field, and there's lots of stress there. I found out a very important thing, which is the self-discovery. I found that, Elena, really, the self-discovery is the key for growth and success. Once you start understanding yourself, you will start understanding others, and you'll start understanding yourself, and you know how to just act in this life. So once you start knowing, I think knowing and understanding are the key for this issue. What do you think?
Yes, exactly. Self-discovery is so important because it doesn't happen automatically. Self-discovery happens when you intentively want to understand why you do things which you do, why the situations happen into your life, why you are this person. So it doesn't come automatically. It comes to the point that something happens, that person just starts asking like what is going on? Like who am I? Why I am in this situation? Yes, like usually something happens that takes the person start makes the person start thinking. Yes, thinking. And when he starts thinking and starts asking the questions, this is how he discovers who he really is.
Yeah, I tried that. I tried that alone to understand myself, and I had the great opportunity through COVID. I sit like 6 months at house working from home. And this was a great opportunity for me to start this self-discovery, because really I was not satisfied about my results. And I want to change. For example, I put a target, like a health target for my body. I want to lose some weight. But after some time, I'm going back to the same program that I'm having before. So I didn't know why I was not changing. Even, okay, I want to change, but I'm not changing. So I was looking for that point. And self-discovery helped me, and making this decision to start understanding myself, to know myself more, so I will be aware of what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and what I'm acting. What do you think? Is that was the point what everyone starts, because they never taught us that at school, right?
Exactly, exactly. It is really actually, yes, it is so weird that nobody taught us to study ourselves and to think. What we learned in school is just to repeat the information, just read the information, like listen to somebody, their opinion, their knowledge, repeat it. And this is how we were getting our grades, our marks, right? And we were not told to study ourselves, to understand who we really are and what we really want in life. Nobody taught us to set the goals and taught us about potential which we have and how to discover that potential and bring it to the surface and become those people who can achieve what we really want to achieve in life.
That's the point. And even the definition of success was not clear for us, because the success should be the driving point for us to grow, to become the person who want to become. That's why I always link the success for three things: is the ability to lead yourself and control yourself. But if we don't understand ourselves, we cannot lead ourselves. The number two is the ability to sell ourselves. And the number three, which is the most important thing, is the ability to lead others. How could you lead others? You have to control yourself. And that's the main point. If I don't understand myself and make this development and growth for myself, I cannot lead others.
Yes, it is interesting that different people can have different goals in life. Yes, like of course, people who do business, who have entrepreneurial mindset, they have to be good followers and also to lead others. Otherwise, how they will build business? They need to know how to communicate with others and how to express themselves the right way, who they really are, and how to be aligned with their goals and believe in themselves and believe that they can achieve those goals, so those people can borrow their beliefs, right? Otherwise, how they can lead if they have self-doubt and if they don't even know who they are? Yes, so this is so important to discover yourself and know about what is your strength, what you're really strong at. Because
Yes.
if you're business owner, entrepreneur, and you want to build business, you should to focus on things which you are very good at, and build your team with the people who are strong at something that you are not. Right? So this is how the strong team can be built, when everybody is focused on their strength, on their genius. And this is how all team comes together. And of course, it starts with the leader, with the business owner, with the entrepreneur, and it starts all from himself, right? It all starts, our all businesses starts from us.
Yeah, it's all back to a level of awareness. So once you are aware of what you are thinking consciously, because as you know, I found that in my life, and is we're doing things unconsciously or subconsciously, let's say, because 98 to 90, 96 to 98 out of our perceptions, behaviors, and results are from our subconscious mind. But sometimes, most of the time, we're not satisfied from those results. That's why we're asking, we are frustrated. And they maybe sometimes that's what get us to the point, oh, we're stressed out from our results, we are stuck with our results because we are not conscious of what we are doing. What's the program that we have that came from genetically and from our dad and mom and from environment, from the school or the university or work even. So okay, I want to change, but I don't know how, or I don't know what action shall I take, or if I did it for like 1 week and then I'm back to the same model. So what do you think? Where should we start? Okay, I want to change. Okay, I'm stuck with my results. I'm aware I have to change. What do you think would be the first step for that?
The first step, of course, it will be to change the software we operate on.
Yeah.
Because it is like, see, like mobile devices, they upgrade all the time. Yes, there are always some updates and in software. And people are so ready to get new device. Yes, and it is really weird that people are so ready to update their car, update their house, update their mobiles, whatever, clothes, but they don't do anything to update their software they operate on. And when I started this my personal development process, I found out that most of people operate on the wrong data. Like software is like 30 years, 50 years, 60 years old. And of course, that software which was built like 30, 40, 50 years old, it is like Sony Ericsson like 20 years ago. You cannot use it to do most of the apps, right? Like do
Yeah.
anything, because that software is just not matching reality and potential and those opportunities which people have now. And the same way is our mind. We have the programs. It is all um, like computer. Our subconscious mind is programmed, and it programmed when we were small. Like imagine that you have programs which were built in your subconscious mind like 50, 30, 40 years ago. And this is weird that people don't even update their software. They just have some beliefs that they think it is true about who they are and about life, and they don't question them. They don't question their beliefs. They don't question their habits. They just run on autopilot, and they sit and think that I want to do that. Like, I want to be like that person. I want to have that. And they don't link their mind and their thoughts, like what is going in their subconscious mind, what habits they have, with the results which they want. That's why it is such a huge gap between what people do, how they think, how they behave, like, yes, and what they think about themselves, and what they would like and what they potentially could do.
Yeah, that's really it's a program for everyone, and that's why most of the people, they are a product of someone else if they are not aware of what they are doing. So that's the main point, is to start being aware of your thoughts and what you're thinking, feeling, and acting. And from that point, everything will move forward. So first point is, okay, I'm aware that I want something. I want to change something. Okay, I want to change, let's say, my programming. So I'm aware of that. So I will start installing one by one. But there's something here dangerous, that I want to change everything overnight, which is impossible. So the thing is, from my experience, is we can change maybe one habit, maximum two at a time, because our program is very strong. It will push you back to the masses, and it will convince you, go back to the comfort zone, stay wherever you are. You will never get anywhere if you did not step out from your comfort zone and start the change, right?
Yes, yes, this is a very big topic about change because people usually take it so easy. They think that, oh, I just decide what I want to do and I will just start doing this. And we all know that people write their New Year resolutions, like list of things which they will do after 1st January. And like, for example, I will go gym every day. And the first day they go gym and they put their pictures on Instagram, how they do the exercises. The second day they think, oh, maybe I go tomorrow. And the third day they say, I will do this next January. Yes, like,
Yeah,
and so
one
like,
day.
yeah, one day.
Yeah.
Yes, so it is because these habits, they are very strong. They are like trees with very massive roots. Yeah, and we can see like the tree, but we don't see those roots. But those roots are so long and big that sometimes they go under the house and can even lift the house. Yeah, so this it should be taken into consideration that if we really want to change something, as you said, we cannot just write the list of different things and start doing changing like something to change them all. It will not work because they're really strong. So I agree with what you said, that we have to see first, like, do this audit, yes, and see really what will make a big difference, like what we can do and what we want to change. And then we can put this in priority, like different things, what we can see that we want to change. We write them in the list and we mark them as priority. What is number one, which will really make the big shift, make difference.
Mhm.
And I really want that to happen as soon as possible. Then we can write number two, number three, and put them in the list and start working
Mhm.
one by one. And we can only focus on one and do it every day, till it will become effortless. Yes, when
Mhm.
it becomes effortless, it means that it became our new habit. Yes,
Yeah.
we replace this way our former habit, and this we don't even put any effort and
Mhm.
energy to do that. And only then we go to our list and we see what was number two, and we start implementing this. And step by step, this is how we change our habits, and this is how we will change the way we act, and results will show uh, very fast.
Yeah, that's really amazing because this is the awareness. Is I'm aware, okay, I have to change something. I know what to change, and I will be going through those three stages. First, I will decompose, identify what are the habits that I want to change. Then I will install the new habit, and after some time, I will be on the automation system. It's automatized, it's going on. But I would love to add one thing is while installation, you need to have the deep why. If you don't have your strong why you're doing this habit, the why not will be stronger and then it will pull you back to the masses. That's why whenever you want to install any new program or a habit in your daily life, link it with a strong why, with a purpose. So this purpose, you don't need motivation. This why will keep you motivated and keep you up for doing it.
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. You have to be why, you have to be strong. Why? Because it is not easy. Changing habits and even thinking, it's not easy because we used to be like on autopilot, and our what we were operating before we become conscious, as like become aware of this, it was not even thinking. That was also such a big discovery for me, that
Mhm.
I understood that it was not thinking, it was just mental activity, and people just misinterpret their mental activity as thinking, but it is not. Mental activity is just like 24/7 like process. This is like highway of different thoughts, information in our head, and it is already recorded. It is like the same tape which is just plays again and again and again, the same music, the same song, all live, till we become aware of what is it, this recording. Is it really something that I want to listen, and this is something that I want to be based my decisions and opinions and how I see the life on this
Mhm.
tape, or I want to replace this. So this is such a big, was such a big discovery for me, that when Bob Proctor told, and also I read this in the book Outwitting the Devil, written by Napoleon Hill, when he said that only 2% of people think, 3% of people think that they think, and 95% of people don't think. They would rather die than think. It was such a big discovery. I said, wow.
Yes,
It, yes, so it means that thinking is not easy. To
that's
think,
why. Yeah, it's the higher, it's the high, that's the mind, it's the higher reasoning, it's the highest. This is the best creation God gave us to us. This is a gift from God that we're not utilizing it. This gift, we are letting it just being driven by the subconscious. That is, we are doing things unconsciously, and we're letting the same program going on, and we're not having the opportunity to say, stop, I'm responsible about my life. I will not let the outside conditions, circumstances, and environment control me. So we have to put that point in our life, that stop. And from that point, I'm responsible about my life. I'm aware of what I'm talking, what I'm thinking, because Everything starts with the thoughts. Even once I talk with someone about the discipline. Okay, I want to do this, but I have this program. I told him that discipline starts with accepting the thoughts that are aligned with your goals and reject anything else. That's the discipline, because the thoughts will create the feelings, and the feelings will make you move and make the action. So if I control from the beginning the thoughts, by default, I will get the results that I'm looking for. And
Yes.
that helped me a lot in my daily routine, but because I was like going to the gym, I was sometimes in, half out. But once I got the self-control over my thoughts, that's the shifting that happened in my life. I'm aware of that. I know that. It's not ignorance, it's knowledge. I know that. I start understanding that.
Mhm. Yes, exactly. I liked how you said that the opposite of knowledge is ignorance. Yes, and
Yes.
it is so like unfortunately that people can be like walking encyclopedias and know so many things about geography, about like physics, mathematics, biology, whatever we learned in school and then later, and they are living in ignorance about themselves. Yes, and they just don't understand how the results happening, why things happening in their life, why they attracting the same things which they don't like again and again. And all starts with becoming aware and conscious. And as you said, all starts in thoughts. When we only can get control over our thoughts, and choose what we want to think about, it will make such a huge change, such a huge difference.
This is the free will we have. This is the freedom. It's we're free to choose our thoughts. We could choose the positive, we could choose the negative. We could choose knowledge or ignorance. It's up to us. It's our decision. And that's the point that I started with, is they never taught that at our school or even university, is like who we are, how we think, how we feel, how we act, what are our potential. And the second one, they never taught us about earning money. And it's all about level of awareness. You could have, as you said, you could have a degree in economics, but you don't know how to earn money. And the third thing is the necessity of decision. We are not aware. We're keeping things going and passing, and we're not aware to make the decision, to an irrevocable decision, to make it now. Most of us letting it just, okay, tomorrow I will do that. Next year, I will see what will happen. We're used to those lack and limitation words, which like, let us see, we will try. I don't know. Just they are not committed to their decisions. And this is a decision. It's called indecision. And they are somehow losers. That's why they're losing. They're not winner. There's three types of people. Either they make things happen through their decisions. The second type, they watch things. They are watchers looking for the successful people. And the third type, they wonder what happened. They don't know what's going on. They're out of, they're on the moon. They're on a different level of understanding. They don't want to know what's going on. So it's up to us. And there's lots of levels of awareness. It starts with the animal awareness and it goes up to the masses. And the more we understand ourselves, don't look outside. I think from my experience, just dig inside of you. The more you understand yourself, the more you are aware of yourself, the higher level you'll have about yourself, and you'll build that confidence in yourself. So don't look for answers outside of you. Everything is within you.
Mhm. Yes. Love yourself, and you can love yourself when you learn about yourself, who you are, what a huge potential you have, so what your genius is, what is your strength is, and when you start doing what is in that direction, when you feel confident, yes, because when you do something that you really want to do, what you love to do, you will feel confident. Yes, and it is important to know about yourself and appreciate who you are, acknowledge what you did before, and step into your new self. Yes, like with this raising level of your awareness, become conscious about your thoughts, about your dreams, start thinking big, dreaming big, use your imagination and believe that everything is possible. And this is just to learn how to do it. Yes, it is not about can you do it or not. You can do everything you want. You just have to learn how to do it, and who can help you with that. Yes, so it is at the beginning, it is just about being definite, determine who you are, and what is your genius, what you really want in life to be happy, what you think that if I do that, this is really something that um, will make me feel fulfilled. Yes, and make me feel valuable person, to have that value in me, to impact other people, to achieve what you really want. And this is how this process will start. So it is never about how. Yes, don't have any limitations if you don't know how, because it is not about how. It is mostly about who you really are. Do you know who you really are? Do you accept yourself? Do you love yourself for who you are? And thinking big, setting big goals. And when you make that decision, when you start tapping into your that potential and understanding how powerful you are and that you can do anything, that how you can do and with whom you can do, and this is all will come after you step into your power.
Yeah, you talked at the beginning about the doubt and worry and fear. It's because of ignorance. It's because not understanding ourselves and not moving forward in this life and just staying in this comfort zone. And sometimes it's because of lack of confidence and underestimating ourselves. We don't accept ourselves because of the self-image that we have about ourselves. But this can be changed. This is something you will change by yourself. No one have the power to change that for you other than you. So you know the issue now. You put the just your the point is you know the primary reason the to make this permanent change in your life. Okay, so if you know it, it's your responsibility. You don't say anymore that I don't know what to do and how. Just ask what action should I take now, right? Start somewhere and don't underestimate yourself because God gave you this mind, this creative thing that you should be creative. You should be creating things, not to just to be just doing the normal mental activity, as you said, Elena. That's a huge responsibility on us in this life.
Yes, and all starts from answering the question, who am I? Yes, who am I? Yes, and understanding like what is your really connection between your mind, between your thoughts, feelings,
Mhm.
actions, and your results, and understanding that you are responsible for everything that happens in your life. Nothing happens by accident. Everything is for the reason, and everything happens according to the law of the cause and effect. And
Yeah.
you are the cause of everything. Some people
Yes.
find it difficult to accept, oh, how that thing happened, how I could be the cause. Yes, you are the cause, even not consciously. It is not that you want consciously something bad to happen, but your subconscious, yes, your thoughts, your fears, doubts, where you dwell in your mind, like at which frequency, because there are unlimited number of frequencies, like different channels. Yes, when we on the radio, we know that there are different frequencies, and depending which frequency we choose, which channel we choose, we will hear only that information, only that music or news or sport or whatever. And this is exactly by being not aware of our thoughts, of our emotions, of our feelings. It is all subconsciously, but not being aware of that, which channel we unwillingly chosen, or maybe somebody else chosen for us when we were small. And if we don't change anything, we will just repeat the same programs, yeah, and we just stay at the same challenge. And that's why how people say that, oh, like, why this happens to me again and again, like, oh, I had this, I wanted to again, the same happen. Exactly, because if you are at the same frequency of thoughts of the same channel, this will just happen, it will be all your life. So the only way to flip to different channel is to be aware. And if you like this information and you would like to know more, you DM us, contact us, and we will come more with the such episodes, because this information is really life-changing. And I'm so grateful that I found this information, and we passionate about sharing it with all the world.
Sure, sure. Success is not a secret, it's by system. And just the system is by laws. And you talk about the cause and effect. Just look for the laws and be in harmony with those laws, and you'll be successful. Thank you, Elena. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So if you like this information, uh, put like, subscribe for our channel, and we will come with more episodes like this. And let's
For sure.
transform in your life today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.